A bizarre family mystery has haunted one of our listeners and all of her close relatives for the last 15 years.
Whoa, that's a long time.
Yeah, it is.
At the time it happened, they had no ideas, no clues to what really happened
Whoa.
until the other day when our listener was just casually walking down the street in New York and the answer literally brushed by her shoulder.
Oh my gosh.
And everything in that moment changed. It's one of the most baffling, crazy stories we've ever heard on the show. It's coming up in a brand new Mass Speaker at 7:10.
You don't know me.
Confession I can't take back.
I am.
The Masked Speaker.
Text to 78592 says, I keep a lighter in my home office. My girlfriend thinks it's to light the scented candle on the shelf,
Okay.
but it's not.
What is it for?
It's used to light my toots.
Aw, come on.
That's a scent.
His girlfriend's like, oh, it always smells so nice in here. It must be that cinnamon scented candle.
Why do you think I always have to light the candle, honey?
But
Are you supposed to use a match for that?
I
take it
think
from
an
this
open
guy.
flame
Okay.
works, Brooke. We'll try it later, you and me.
No,
we'll test
thank
it out.
you.
Hey, look, if you want, we will gladly help you light your secret expulsions on fire so that nobody
Ew,
knows, and we'll do it
no.
right here on the Mass Speaker. And that's what one of our listeners wants us to do today. She's chosen Andrea as her fake name. Andrea, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good morning, guys.
Hello.
Hi, Andrea. So nice and formal. I like it.
Just trying to be cordial.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't get a lot of
All
your
right.
type on this radio
Yes.
station, so you're a breath of fresh air. Our Bic lighters are ready. Voice changers are on. You are the Mass Speaker whenever you're ready. Let's hear your confession.
Brooke's
say-
got a match.
You say light it up?
Yeah, let's go.
Awesome. So this is kind of offbeat, but I had a family member, an aunt, who was actually my favorite aunt. We were very close.
Aw.
And growing up, I always looked to talk to her.
Can I ask real quick, how old are you at this time?
Oh, I'm a kid. She's
You're a
like
kid,
in her
okay.
30s.
She's
All right.
in her 30s? Okay.
But one day she didn't come home from work at all. She just literally disappeared off the face of the earth. Like,
What?
What?
never,
What the
ever,
heck?
ever heard from her again.
You're so casual. My favorite
What?
aunt is gone.
It's been a minute, you know what I mean? It's been some years, but now we're just like kind of numb to it, because what do you do when that happens?
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Is this something
Whoa.
like where the police got involved?
Yeah, like a
Is-
missing persons
They had
case.
to.
Oh, absolutely. We tried to find her. We did our own little research,
Oh, that's so
Oh,
sad.
I'm so sorry. I can only imagine what your family must have been going through.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's still gone?
oh yeah, this was like 15 years ago.
My
What?
God.
I wanted the end of this to be that you found her and it was some like kooky reason she was missing.
Well, maybe that is the ending.
So what happened was, very ironically, I'm in New York City visiting, and I'm walking down the street.
And when is this?
This was maybe 6 months ago.
Oh,
Okay.
recently.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in New York City, as I said. I'm walking down the street, and who do I see but my aunt?
What?
And I wasn't sure. I wasn't 1,000% sure it was her, but I know my aunt, right? So
Wait, you saw?
Wow.
What did you do?
I called her name to be sure, obviously, and she reacted. She turned around.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Did you guys run together and have a beautiful reunion?
Well, I definitely ran up to her and was just like flabbergasted that it was her. Like, I was floored.
Oh my God.
I would have been bawling, crying.
Brooke balls and cries at anything that happens, so that's not fair.
This is huge.
It is a big deal.
What did she say? What happened?
Right, so that's what I was asking her. Of course, I was just like showering her with all these questions. Where did you go? What happened? Why did you leave? All of these things.
Oh,
And she kind of just deflected, She didn't really answer any of my questions. She just said, I will tell you everything. Just come back with me to my apartment. Obviously I live here now, so we can talk about it there.
whoa.
And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, whatever you want to do.
Oh, I'm dying to know.
Yeah.
We got back to her apartment. She made me some tea, and she's like, okay, before I even get started, this is super heavy, so let me just go across the street and get some cigarettes. And I was like, okay, I'll just wait here for you.
Yeah.
And I waited, and I waited, and I waited.
No.
She left you again?
Yeah, I was there all afternoon.
You got to put a leash
Oh
on her,
my
like
God.
a tracking device.
It's like I felt terrible and now I'm angry at the end. Like, you deserve to know.
She doesn't want to be found, clearly.
But it's like she put your whole family through so much.
And that's what I shared with her. Like, we were mourning for you at one point. We didn't know what happened. And I just pressed out for answers, and she wasn't willing to give them until she got these cigarettes. And then, yeah, she never
She
came back.
never came back.
Oh my God.
Made everyone mad and then left.
Oh my God.
geez.
Did
Slept
you
with somebody's husband and then they're like, good riddance, get out of here.
Exactly.
did you reach out to your family back home and tell them that you tracked down your aunt in New York?
I thought about it really long and hard, guys, but I just felt like it would be more traumatic to bring it back up and, like, rehash all of those memories.
I don't know.
With no closure?
I feel like you need to tell him.
Oh,
I feel like you got to tell him.
But then-
I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but like,
They're going to blame you for losing her again.
No!
Like, why didn't you go with her across the street to
How
get the
come-
cigarettes?
I
Every
know,
time
right?
she sees you, she runs away.
I mean, how cliche is your aunt using the old "I'm
know.
going out for cigarettes"
I know,
line?
that's so
Pretty
bad.
cliche. I mean, that sounds like so 1970s.
Well, it worked because I was sitting there goofy as hell.
Oh my God. So, what do you feel now?
I'm just kind of angry, as you said.
Yeah.
Initially, I felt bewildered. I felt like, oh, gosh, I hope nothing happened to her. But, there's no closure, as you said. There wasn't a note. It was like nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no reason or
How
answer.
anticlimactic.
It's like
too.
you're stirring up a pot and then you're not,
Right, and that's why I'm not going to tell my family.
Yeah.
Because why would I make them go through that again?
Yeah, they're strong. They can do it.
But there are some people in the world who just want to be by themselves. Like, they don't want to be associated with their families or friends. They want to be on their
Well-
own. And that's why I ignore calls from my mom on my birthday. Because I'm just like, leave me alone, please.
Jeff is so jealous of your aunt.
I know. She really figured it out.
If Jeff could run away, he would, but he's on like a huge national radio show.
Yeah.
They kind of know where he's at.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to go across the street and grab some cigarettes
You don't
really
smoke.
quick.
Okay.
But text in
I'll wait here for you,
78592 if you have a confession you've been holding on to. We can hide your identity,
Dang.
mask your voice, and make you the next mass speaker. Your phone tap's coming up next.